Politics can be defined as the study of who gets what, when, and how. Right? Its opposites are fate and necessity. So politics is about social choice. International relations is about the interactions between states, but it's more than just that. It's about interactions across borders between peoples, organisations, and states. So the thing that sets those two apart is the areas in which the analysis is applied. And for politics, it's domestic, and for international relations, it's the global level. It's really important that young people today understand how politics plays out and how states interrelate with each other, because all of this affects us in a very direct way. In politics, students first of all get a really good foundation in some of the key concepts of political life, the state, the nation, institutions, and then we move them on to Australian government, give them a really good way of understanding what is unique about government and politics in Australia. And then we scaffold them through as they develop their expertise in these specialisations. And we give them understandings of political theory. We're starting to elevate a little bit the kind of conceptual thinking that they're doing. And by the time we get to the third year, where we're looking at political leadership and we're doing very fine-grained analyses of very specific figures, we're also opening up the possibility of working with a parliamentarian at the Victorian Parliament through our Victorian Parliamentary Internship Scheme, where you take what you know about politics and you see it applied every day in your workplace. And that is a great way for students to come out of their degree and at the end of that say to a prospective employer, it's not just that I know this kind of thing, I actually know how it works, I know how to do it, and I've done it. In terms of international relations, yes, we're in a globalising moment, but that is unstable. It's not clear whether there will be more globalisation, less globalisation, a bit of both in different areas. So it becomes very important for students who A, want to comprehend the world, but B, want to operate successfully in the world when they graduate from university, to have a comprehension of how these different interrelated parts work and fit together. In international relations, we have some really fantastic study tours available to Monash students. And this can range from studying about the European Union in Italy. So we can send students to our Prato Centre in Tuscany, not very far from Florence. And then when you're teaching about the EU and you're hearing about the EU and the politics and the crises around that particular part of the world, and you look outside and you see an EU flag hanging next to an Italian one, you know it makes sense, right? We've had an internship in Washington on study tours to Washington, study tours to look at Pacific politics over in New Zealand. The transferable skills that you get from studying politics and international relations at Monash really open up a whole range of careers. And these are obviously government and politics, diplomacy, working for multinational corporations, working for non-governmental organisations, but also journalism, teaching, a whole lot of careers that actually enable you to change the world that you live in. Right, so you end your Monash degree with the capability and the capacity to make and affect change. Monash is one of the top 100 universities in the world. Its lecturers are experts in a range of different topics in politics and international relations, and they're the people that you will meet and learn from. So I think it's very important for students to engage with that, to gain the benefits of the proximity to expertise that university provides.